And we're live. Wow. We've got a brand new system for you today, ladies and gents. I've got my main man here. The tech wizard himself is next to me. How you doing, Stu?
Good afternoon. How are you doing, Fash?
I'm all right, mate. I'm
Cool,
all right. So this is brand new technology. We're just going to let it populate. I'm going to talk you through what it is, how it works, the features and benefits. Populating nicely. If you can like and share, be grateful. Tickle me with home bar. Tickle me with your home bar. Tickle me with Venom. This is the Venom home bar stroke commercial bar system. And we're going to demonstrate it if you don't mind. If you've got any questions in the comments, Beachy, who's videoing, please give us a shout and prompt us the questions. Stu has developed this unique piece of kit and it's got a special type of technology. First and foremost, we're just going to go through the basics, which is this system is capable of doing 80 pints via any keg, whether it be traditional, steel keg, poly keg or key keg. Now, some of them things don't really matter to you guys, so basically it will utilise any keg. Your blade keg systems will not go on this, so this is more commercial style kit. So we're bringing your commercial style kegs to the home bar market. Also, it's also feasible to use this kit in a commercial environment. So if you know any pub owners, any commercial restaurants, small bars, because it does 80 pints per hour, this will smash it out in your commercial setting as well. So Boris announced yesterday that beer gardens will be open. Instead of having a bar bill, this would fit perfect, wouldn't it, Stu?
It would be absolutely spot on.
So, Stu, talk to me about the technology and how it works, please.
Right, Venom unit. I think first and foremost, we're pleased and proud to present that it's manufactured, designed and developed here in the UK, in Blackpool in sunny Lancashire. So we're looking at bringing this into the market. It's a brand new design, brand new piece of kit on the market. Capable, as Fasha said, 80 pints pro, which is absolutely superb. And the beauty about this kit as well, it really is plug and play. Cameraman, if you'd like just to come around the back here. As you can see, all we've got is two pipes, which connect into the back of the unit there. This top one is for the air compressor. It's got an inbuilt air compressor, which is basically compressed air into the keg, which is then bringing our beer back out into the unit. Inside the unit, we've got a traditional refrigeration compressor. At the bottom, there's no water in this machine to cool it down. It uses a big aluminium block, which has got stainless steel coils running through it, and that's how we get the chill. It'll bring your beer down to a temperature, pouring temperature roughly between 2 and 4 degrees, so you get that really good extra cold drink out of it. On the tap, we've got a little compensator valve here, which is basically to speed up or slow down the product. What we would say is, on commission of the unit, put this lever in the up position, turn it off, open your tap, then slowly open the lever, because you will get some beer fobbing as it's coming through the system. Once it's through the system, it'll pour fine.
How long from start up? A quick question, just how long from turning this on can we have a cold pint?
Within 4 minutes.
4 minutes, so that is groundbreaking in itself. There is no system that does that, bar none in the UK. So it is groundbreaking technology. You mentioned, you've not mentioned, but I'm going to mention it, the dry core technology. Tell me a little bit about that and what that entails. That's your patent.
Yeah. That's our trademark. It's our patent on it. As we develop, because we develop all kinds of cooling systems, from water, soft drinks to beer coolers. We're quite fussy on the way that we marry fridge systems up, basically to get the best value from the fridge systems, not just from performance but from an energy point of view. So yeah, it's a green, mean, cold drink machine. Can't ask for more than that.
What is your poison with the Venom? Excellent. I'm going to do a demonstration as well. If you've got any cute questions, feel free to shout them out. So You mentioned this flow rate, so up there, if that turns it off.
Yeah.
So that is off, so that shouldn't bring any beer, is that right?
That's correct.
Right, go on.
So if we look at this, there may be a bit lighter on this, we've only just pulled it through. But if we open the tap, slightly open the compensator until she starts pouring, and then we can speed that up as we see fit. Get the glass at 45 degrees. Don't let your spout touch the beer for hygiene reasons. As she's filling up, straighten the girl up, you can hear the air compress that's kicked in then. If you want to create a better head on the drink, just leave a bit of a gap, a little bit of a back pour on that, and that will create a head. And I think you'll agree,
Pretty much done perfect.
that has poured absolutely beautifully. You know, the fridge system's now kicked in. It's got a digital electronic thermostat in there. It's got a bit of smart technology with that. It'll always ensure that phone's ringing. It will always ensure that the drink is at the optimum temperature. So all in all, it's an absolutely fantastic bit of kit. As Fash said, perfect for your own bars, cafe bars, small restaurants, etc.
As we're doing this demonstration, I put my favourite lager on, which is Peretti, by the way. I absolutely adore it. That is a 30 litre aluminium keg, which will give out 56 pints. So, how long will that last me? Probably the weekend with the boys round.
I should say that. Yeah, it's not going to last very long, isn't it?
For our staff party, our bubble party, I'm going to taste this, and the proof's in the taste. So,
don't even one.
I could easily do that, but I don't want to show off. But that is absolutely sublime. Wow. So, thank you for the demonstration, Stu. Stay in camera because there might be some questions. So this is an introductory offer. So, let's talk about uses. Outdoor use. It's portable. It's plug and play. 80 pints an hour. Home use. Little bottom of your shed. You've all got your own bars now. It can go in there. Beer garden use. The great thing about the biggest sell for me is the portability and the capacity. That combined, and it's under 40 kg, so you can blokes can lift it on their own, or you can pass it round. The kegs, you can put a 22-gallon keg to it, which is a huge keg. An 18-gallon keg, you can put a 20-litre keg to it. Plastic kegs. So this is another great feature, is all the variation. So these keg connectors, that's a Sankey keg. So part of this first deal is we're going to throw you a keg connector. So when you get this in the post, it's ready to go within 4 minutes, subject to you having beer. The good thing is, the link I've tagged you in there has got the link to our home bar section. So as part of the free delivery offering, for 799 quid, you're going to get a free delivery, you're going to get a keg cupper of your choice, and you just need the beer. And it's as simple as that. Is there any questions? Have I missed anything, Stu?
I think one thing that you've missed, which is a good selling point with these units, a lot of people like to customise them. So we call it the Venom system, to play on snakes, etc. One of those is shed your skin. So you can have your own design. Send a JPEG or whatever, and you can have that design wrapped on the unit.
All that's getting added to Ginspiration within the next day or so.
So have your football club, your wife, your children, whatever you want on it.
Got a couple of questions here as well.
Yeah, fire away.
So Stephen Kennedy's asked, is it better than the Lindr? It looks similar, what's the difference?
Yeah, so it is very similar to Lindr. One of the main pivotal reasons why we're developing this is because it's made in Great Britain. They're brought in from Europe, so it's made in the UK. It's made in the northwest of England. So for that reason alone, it's got its own point of difference.
Yeah.
But the technology is slightly different. So a Lindr system, and it is a good question, it can take up to 15 to 20 minutes to get an ice cold pint. Sometimes 10 minutes. All about the variability of the keg temperature. This, as Stu said, 4 minutes. So it's faster.
I think it's smarter as well with it having an electronic thermostat as well. The Lindrs are a mechanical stuff.
The Lindrs have a temperature gauge there, so you have to manually adjust it. So this in itself has got a a sort of super chip inside. It's got a brain,
Yeah,
similar to a motor car that has the the unit.
It's got like it's smart technology. So what the system will do when the thermostat tells us, for example, it needs to work, it will work out how long it needs to work for. So it'll always guarantee that you've got the perfect flow.
Any other questions?
Dave Atherton's asked, does it need gas? I think we've answered that, but
Yeah. So there's
Do you want me to get that?
yeah, you go for that.
Yes and no. If you want to use a traditional steel keg, let's say you was using it for a bar for commercial premises, you can use a traditional CO2 setup on it. So you use a gas bottle, CO2 regulator, and instead of using the air compressor on the back of the machine, you just turn that off and you connect the CO2 to the keg as you would standard. But as Pasha said, if you're only using that keg, if that keg's on 3 days, 4 days, you can get away with using the air compressor.
Basically, the CO2 preserves and makes the lager last longer, so it gives you a longer shelf life. So if you're moving keg quickly, you don't need gas. So, for example, if you've got the drinking abilities, and I'm not encouraging binge drinking by any stretch, but if you can do 56 pints over the weekend, why you wouldn't need gas?
No.
But if you wanted to follow that on to the next weekend, that's where a regulator and gas would come in. Is that fair?
Yeah,
comment?
yeah, it's fine.
That's a fair comment.
Yeah.
So, for example, in key kegs, which is a different system, and other kegs that have a bag inside, they do not require CO2 at all. So it depends on the keg that you're using is the answer. But the great thing that we keep touching on is it's so flexible. The flexibility, the fact that if you want it longer, you can add a regulator to it.
Yeah, just want it to plug and play.
At the minute, a good point on this, at the minute, these systems are only for, so we need a different style tap if you want it. So excluding, at the minute, the ones that we're listing, this will all develop over the coming weeks because we're going heavy into this. So, for example, you'd need...
The unit can be ordered either with a standard lager tap or a stout tap, so it's...
So it's stout and bitter.
St Patrick's Day is coming up, so...
Yeah, so if you wanted Guinness, this kit that's listed now is not for Guinness or bitter, but it's for IPAs and lagers. Is that fair? Is that right? Is that on the money?
Yeah.
some people who've just joined on late asking the price again.
Right, so this is a special offer, so you get... So this is how good this deal is. If you wanted beer this weekend, for $7.99, you're guaranteed delivery before weekend, anywhere nationwide, it's free delivery, you're getting a free keg coupler, which is $29.99, as part of the deal. These are going to retail up to £1,000 because this is almost a commercial unit, so you're getting a real high-end unit for a great value price. So you're going to save 200 quid, you're getting the free delivery, and you're getting the free keg coupler. The only thing you need is the beer, and within 4 minutes you're pouring. It really is that simple. Now, in the background, you're going to see a bit more of Stu, because we're working together as we develop a smaller unit, a more accessible price unit, all being well. So all loads of stuff is going on, really interesting stuff's going on in the background, but you've just got to bear with us. But if money's no object, if you want a real good quality, high-end home bar system, stroke commercial system, if you want to blow your mates away that have got the little beer hall things, blow them away with this, and that's the truth, and because it is a superior machine.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, how do you clean the line?
With the system that it's additional equipment, so if you want to, we can supply with cleaning bottles, the cleaning fluid, and the connectors to do that. So an extra additional fee, all that's available. Yeah,
so for example, whereas that'll come on to you, you can get a cleaning boy. So if you wanted a Sankey fitting, you would need a Sankey cleaning boy. You're going to retail for around 40 quid. That's an additional benefit. We already sell line cleaner under the link that I've put in there, but these add-ons will be available in the shop before weekend. So we're just going to start adding the accessories. We're just so excited about these products.
It's a dead simple process though, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
To clean it.
Yeah.
How often do you clean the lines, would you, on that system?
Depends. Again, I think this question is as long as a piece of string. You mean pub trade? We advise people in the pub trade to clean every 7 days. What I would suggest on that is when you've done a keg, is clean your lines.
Yeah. So if you're leaving it stagnant after the weekend, I clean it before you go again the following weekend. It's pretty logical, the line clean. Yeah. Any other questions, Mr. Beach?
Someone's asked, do you do key kegs?
We do sell key kegs, yeah. We do certain key kegs. They're not listed on the website. But if you want to put key kegs onto this, it's dead easy. You buy a key keg connector, which we don't supply. You need to go to key keg for that. And then you put your key keg on it. So it's all compatible with any sort of, any keg.
I mean, like I say, a lot of people are using this system to experience craft beers, the wide world of IPAs, craft lagers, etc. And key keg gives you that vehicle. Key keg's polykeg is another one. I think there's something like 854 different beers available in that format. So there's a taste beer for everything. But I think the main guy to go to for that is Fash. He can point in the right direction, get that beer in.
Well, we stop looking around us. All the kegs that you can see around us, if you have a quick pan round, are all can connect straight to this machine, including key keg. So there is no limits with this machine. The only limit is the restrictions that if you have got a beer hawk machine, because their kegs won't fit it. Simple as that. Any other questions? I'll tell you what, it tastes great. I'm gonna finish that pint and check us out and keep looking at the home bar section for all the additional.
Don't forget the free Venom glass that comes with it.
Oh, does that come in the pack?
Yeah, that's in the pack.
So you get a free Venom glass as well.
I think that's just in the pack. You get the unit. That comes already completely assembled, and you get the stainless steel drip tray. It does fit sideways on. We put it this way just for demonstration purposes.
Just to fit on the keg. And that's it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, guys.